Okay, here we've got a k in the gradient function. So not only are we asked to find the function, which means we need to find c, we also have this k here. So we're finding a couple of different things, but we're given some pieces of information. We've got the gradient function. We know that there's a stationary point where x equals 9, and we know that the point 1, 5 lies on the original function. Not the gradient function, the original function. Okay. So let's have a look at this. The stationary point. The important thing, a stationary point happens where the slope is 0, and that says the slope. That's the gradient function, isn't it? So through this piece of information here, I can say that my slope is 0 where x equals 9. And 0 equals 1 on 3 plus k on 9. And multiply by that, and k is minus 3. So let's just go that k is minus 3 up here, because I'm out of room and I don't want to rub too much else out. Okay, so k is negative 3. Okay, so we've found k. F of x is going to be the integral of what we have up here, and through the linear law of integration we can do that. Let's just write that 1 on root x as x to the minus a half. K is minus 3, so it's going to be minus the integral of 3 on x dx, and I'm going to pull that 3 out there and replace it with a 1. And I would have used a whole line, but I'm going to write it around. Okay, so the integral is going to be x to the minus a half plus 1 on minus a half plus 1 minus 3, that's 1 on x, so that's just going to be log x. And I'm going to add a c. Minus a half plus 1 is just a half, so we're dividing by a half, so it's going to be f of x is going to be 2 root x minus 3 log x plus c. Okay, we clearly need to find f of x where we know the c. So you can see that this point 1, 5 lies on f of x, so it must satisfy the equation. So by substitution, we're going to have 5 equals 2 root 1 minus 3 log 1 plus c. I prefer you didn't just do this in your calculator. Root 1 is just 1. Log 1, we're thinking log to base e, what goes here? So we're thinking the soccer e to what gives 1. So it's going to be 3 times 0 plus c. So c will equal to 5 minus 2 is 3. So here c is 3. So I might just squeeze it in down here. So I'm going to get f of x is 2 root x minus 3 log x plus 3. Nice, eh?